scoring a lot of goals, but you're also limiting shots against. What are you guys doing so well defensively to limit the shots?
First year with Carps, it was a little adjustment time for sure to get used to the zone coverage like we want to play, because it takes a lot of communication, and this year we got it a little tighter. Now we all of us like on the same page and we know what to do, so maybe it's just communication is a big part of sure.
What let you guys pull away in the third period that you did?
Yeah.
Just got back to the way we have to play and we can play. That's to the way we played the last couple of weeks. That's just got back to our standard, I think, and just played our way, and that's good. First two periods, I don't think it's how we should play, and third period, that's we think we found a way to win, and we gotta move on to the next one and just get better.
Did you know your disallowed goal was offside?
When I came on the bench before, no, I still hope like maybe there is a chance, but when I came on the bench, I knew right away.
How fun is it to watch Ovi right now?
Who's?
Ovi.
Oh, it's been awesome the way like he celebrates, and like you feel like it's his first NHL goal, like when like he's chasing something unreal, one of the unreal records. It's like you see him like getting on the ice, just feel happy to be there, just scoring goals, like celebrating like a kid. It's something special, that's it's special, that's what makes him like unbelievable player and scorer, that's for sure. That's how hungry he is to score.
Honestly, a lot of the same thing. I feel like a lot that's going into it is my two linemen. It's like, I know I keep beating a dead horse, but with two big bodies that create a lot of space. You see Willie run guys over every game, and it seems like me and Doobie can just pick up the puck and make some plays. So I think we're just clicking really well, and we just want to keep that going.
What wanted you guys pulling away in the third period?
Yeah, I don't think we were too happy with the first 40 minutes, obviously. I think we just regrouped in the second period. We came in and talked about it, and we knew what we had to do. And, I think that's just what good teams do. Even on off nights like tonight, we find a way and we push through.
How much fun is this group having right now, watching Ovi and just playing as a team?
Yeah, tons of fun. When you're winning hockey games, there's nothing better than that. Obviously, Ovi's playing unbelievable right now. It seems like every time he has the puck on his stick, it's got a great chance of going in the net. And there's a lot of guys playing well. We just want to keep that rolling.
Was Baby Lowen still here when you scored?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure. Hopefully, he didn't get too cranky.
7 wins in October. What is it that's maybe been the difference, you think, so far this year?
You know what? I think we're just playing all together as a group. There's a lot of unselfish guys. You see a lot of guys laying their bodies on the line to block pucks. That 5-on-3, I don't know how many blocks there was, but there had to be a good handful from a lot of different guys. So, I think guys are just doing whatever it takes to win. We're having fun, and we all love each other. So it's been a lot of fun.
Thanks, Mike.
I think the third period, obviously, when we have a first shift right away, set the tone, kind of play our style of game, controlling the puck, play physical. It was probably.
Tom was just telling us this team is having more fun and just kind of tighter, maybe. Do you feel that in this locker room?
Yeah, right now we feel fun. It's we support each other, but I think when you win the games, it's kind of atmosphere always been like that from the coaches, from the players. I hope it's going to continue like that, but we have to. It doesn't matter what's going to happen because it's going to be a long season. There's going to be ups and downs, obviously. So we have to, stick together no matter what. And that's what teams it's all about.
Scoring wise, what's working for you right now for your goals last year?
You see, it matters. It's Zini and Paul finding out there, and I'm almost missed it too. So kept on ice.
That was Tom's first Gordie Howe hat trick. Does that surprise you? He was a little surprised.
Yeah, obviously you can see when Hughes his speed, Hughes his power. It's fun to watch. And, I think he started really well this season. Set the tone. Play physical, play smart, and yeah, he deserved it. Right?
It's easier than the past few years.
I think we're a real solid team right now. I think guys are excited for the guy next to them. They're pulling for the guy next to them, and it's fun when they're going in and just coming together as a really solid team. I mean, it can be anybody on any given night, and it seems like it's clicking well. Obviously, an early sample size, but it's a really fun room, and guys are having fun out there playing hockey.
Snapping the drought for the PP, how important was that?
Yeah, I mean, the last couple of games we've been getting a lot of really good looks, like open nets, and just they weren't going in. So it's good to get one, and we'll build on it.
They had a little more than 10 minutes worth of power play time and only 3 shots on net. Some of that 5-on-3. What went into limiting them specifically when you guys were down a man or two?
Yeah, PK did a good job. I think Chucky was probably our best killer tonight. They didn't have a lot of shots, but when they did, they were having seam plays, and he was standing in there. So goalie's got to be your best killer, and the PK did the job against some pretty skilled forwards.
It started off as kind of low that game. When did it kind of open up for both sides?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those games, it's Halloween, whatever night it is of the week, don't even know, I lose track. But, you come into the building, it's not the same atmosphere as it was against the Rangers. Teams are kind of filling each other out, and then I think in the third period we just kind of took over. Carbs wanted us to be better, we needed to be better, and we kind of took over. We were just kind of shooting ourselves in the foot early in that game, and we started making better decisions, and it paid off.
But with Ovi, he had 2 goals last game. Did you kind of see an outbreak coming here?
Yeah, I mean, he's always been that way. It's just a matter of time. He starts finding the back of the net. It's pretty special that way. When he gets looks, they go in, they keep going in. So some good plays from his line mates, and he's finding the back of the net. So hopefully he keeps buzzing here.
Surprised that was your first goal now, actually.
Yeah, apparently. My brother just texted me that. I wish I could have been able to stand up there in the fight and actually do something, but yeah, it's funny. It's been a long career, and actually my first goal and my first assist was in the same game, and Matt Carpenter grabbed me with like 10 seconds left in the game, and I was 19 years old, and said, "Do you want one?" And I just said, "I'm gonna go celebrate my first goal." So since then it hasn't really happened, and yeah, it's fun to get that one under the belt.
It's a good story.
Thanks.
You guys are scoring goals, you're limiting shots against, you're winning games. It's kind of how you hoped things would go in your mind's eye when you were kind of figuring out how you guys were going to play this offseason?
I liked our third period a lot. First 2 periods, they were fine. It just, we were making some decisions, reads that were pretty uncharacteristic of our group through the first 3 weeks of the season or whatever it's been. So it was a little bit, we did some good things offensively, score on the power play. We sort of grabbed hold of that game at a couple different moments in the first, and then we just gave it right back, and we made some really poor. So but I give the guys a ton of credit, because in between the second and third, we had a very just blunt conversation about what needed to change for us to get 2 points, because it just was not. It wasn't very clean tonight, and it was like one of those nights where just off, puck was bouncing, couldn't string, it just looked off. And so, but the third period, right from the first shift, I knew our guys were like, okay, we're going to find a way to win this game, and we're going to lock it down, and we're going to get back to our style of play, and we just will direct, purposeful, and right on top of them right away. So you could feel, I mean, you can just stand there and see what's going on. We just went right to the forecheck, turnover, attack. We didn't score in the first couple shifts, but you knew it was going to come eventually, and that's what we did. So that third period was impressive. The goals in that has been good, right? We're generating more. Our ozone time is significantly higher than it was last year, so we're trying to threaten the net more. We're doing a lot of different things that are leading to more shots, ozone time, which at the end of the day, if you keep accumulating that, you're gonna generate scoring chances, and then you hopefully finish, and then we've been able to do that.
How big was it for the power play then, the stamp that was it there?
Yeah, that was big. Because I liked the first one, like Carly, I think it hit the crossbar. The one I'll have to watch it again, but I think it hit the elbow or when he walked down. So the first one we got, you could tell like we were getting a few looks, but it doesn't go in again, and you're just like, when's one gonna go in? So that, yeah, and then the penalty kill was huge on that 5-on-3. Sandy with a couple of huge blocks.
I'm sure you don't want to go shorthanded 5 or 6 times, given the way we were talking about Montreal's power play this morning, but what went into you guys limiting them to only 3 shots in over 10 minutes, a lot of it 5-on-3? It just seemed like they couldn't find the shot that they were looking for, except for the one that went in.
Yeah, and like I said, I give our PK a ton of credit, that 5-on-3 and that, but it didn't feel like that, folks. Like I felt like I was like, ooh, because they were threatening, and yeah, I wasn't clean in that, but they stressed us and give us credit, like whether it was a stick at the last second or a shot block from our guys to prevent the shot. Because even the PK goal we give up, like Pro knows better in that situation. Like that puck, we've been out for a minute and a half.
It's a 5-on-3.
He's trying to pull that back to go on a rush, and we're absolutely gassed. So, I mean, now you just open yourself up, and it's in the back of the net. So the little plays like that are uncharacteristic of our group, but full marks to our penalty kill for digging in, because if they score on that 5-on-3, now it's a different final, whatever it was, 8 minutes of the game, being only up 1.
With the exception of that play you just described from Protus, I mean, just how rewarding is it for the homegrown guys like McMichael and Protus and I guess even Farivari to be taking a step forward here in this first week of the season?
You know what? I love those guys. I've coached them since they started, but there's a lot of guys on our team that are doing a real good job right now. They're rewarded, and Dubois and Willie and Brandon Duhaime and Dowd's line and they're doing a good job. I'm not trying to sell them short because they've worked their butts off to get where they are, and to see them statistically, because ultimately like they're trying to produce and trying to do good things. So I'm extremely proud of them every day. But our entire group, to win the games that we are and dig in and to look each other like in between those periods, like they're looking at each other and going like, all right, let's go. Enough of this. 20 minutes, let's play our style. Let's everybody buy in, and that's exactly what took place.
Wilson actually kind of mentioned that. He talked about how tight the group is and how they're and it's cliche, but fighting for each other. But I mean, do you feel that maybe a little more?
Oh, I feel it on the bench, 100%. And they like, because I'll say something and they'll have each other, and it's great because they care. And you're always, when you go through this, you're always going to have friction, and someone's going to make a mistake, and coach is going to be upset, and all that stuff's going to happen. But at the end of the day, in a highly competitive environment, these guys want they want to win, and so they look at each other and go, okay, how does it? Oh yes, this is how we got to do. Okay, cut the crap, let's go. And that's exactly what you saw as our character and the group come through in that third period, where we weren't just going to let the game slip away because, it's an off night.
Right.
You're going to have tons of off nights, and some nights like tonight, we're going to lose the game, but we had a chance to win a game if we could put 20 minutes together, 8 shifts each, and that's exactly what those guys decided to do, which was good. That's a big 2 points.
Are you surprised that was the first Gordon hat trick of Tom's career?
I'm shocked at that. That's a fact?
Yeah, he said it in his first NHL game. He had a goal and an assist and had a chance to fight with 10 seconds to go and turned it down because he wanted to celebrate his goal.
Wow. 600 games? 700? That is shocking. I'm sure I will see that on social media at some point in the next 48 hours, and a lot of people will be going like, wow. I wouldn't have expected that.